So I'm gonna point out a couple things before I break down the flow chart here. There are some green arrows that are double pointed, black arrows, and then you're gonna notice some arrows fading from green to red or red-green, symbolizing the tug of war and power between those two elements that occurs throughout our trading. At the top, we have mindset. It's the biggest, it's at the top, it's the most important. It governs everything because in our mind, we get to choose what we believe. We get to make our realities, right? Our mindset molds our beliefs, and our beliefs also have a retroactive effect on our mindset. Your beliefs can change and that can shift your mindset. Your mindset can shift and that can change your beliefs. Between those two, we have a double pointed green arrow. Now below beliefs, we have discipline. Same thing. Your beliefs are going to mold your discipline, but your discipline can also retroactively affect your beliefs and your mindset. Mindset can do the same thing directly for discipline. So that's why I have them in a straight line. It's kind of like a chain. The fourth down in that straight chain is experience. Experience is contrived of knowledge and skill. Your experiences that you have in life can and will affect your discipline. It'll affect your beliefs and it will affect your mindset. As you learn more things, you might discover, hey, you know what? This thing I used to believe in some time ago, I don't believe in it anymore because I've experienced something that's changed my belief or my mindset. You're gonna notice double green arrows going from discipline to confidence and patience and experience. So let's take a moment and break this down. Discipline to confidence. Disciplined people, they know that they put in the effort and time necessary to develop a trust in their abilities. Practice makes perfect, putting in the back testing, putting in the time to study. Now, discipline to experience. Disciplined people have more meaningful experiences as they tend to focus on a deeper level, resulting in higher quality results. They pay attention to details, they're thorough, and most of all, they're present while they are experiencing. They absorb what's happening. And then discipline to patience, there's a level of understanding when it comes to good things taking time. Mastery is not gonna happen overnight. Now flipping that, confidence to discipline, you're gonna have more capacity to endure stress and high emotional situations because of a higher confidence. You have a higher threshold. Now experience to discipline, the higher quality results reinforce your capacity for the level of discipline you believe in. To explain that in a different way, someone who is a bodybuilder, the results that they get from lifting weights, the results that show in their muscle tone and their definition of their body, it reinforces them to be even more disciplined because they've been rewarded. And then lastly, patience back to discipline. Patience is going to show as restraint, waiting for the trades to come to you. Much like a kung fu master waits for that perfect moment to strike, much like one shot, one kill. There's synergy that happens between these elements. And that's why keeping a balance in your life is extremely important. And if you want to take it a little bit deeper, you will find that your amount of confidence is also going to retroactively affect the quality of the experiences that you have in your life. When you have more confidence and you're experiencing something in life, you're not afraid to ask questions. You're not afraid to be one of the first people that goes out in front of the group and tries. Not afraid to fail. Patience is going to do the same thing. For example, if you have more patience, you're going to be able to experience whatever knowledge or skill you're trying to learn better than if you didn't. Because if you're trying to rush the process of learning something, such as trading, we all know what happens. There's also an arrow going from discipline to ego. Your discipline is going to erode away your ego. I see ego as a bad thing for the most part. You could argue there's a couple good things, but for traders, it's a bad thing. So the more discipline you have, you're going to be more apt to block and tune out, ignore ego. In the lower left and lower right, we have fear and greed. They're in big red. Those are the two key drivers, price in the market. And confidence is going to erode fear, and fear can also erode confidence. You have to stay disciplined and you have to keep yourself experienced, have knowledge, gain skill to boost your confidence, to keep fear at bay. You're always one step ahead. You always have an edge. You always have the extra confidence because you are prepared. Patience is going to be the trait that erodes greed, but greed can also eat away at your patience. So you gotta stay disciplined. You gotta keep your knowledge fresh. You gotta keep your skill set high to keep your patience in check, to keep that greed in check. When we come down to fear, there's four main things that traders fear. The fear of missing out, fear of leaving money on the table, and the fear of losing money. Those three fears are caused by greed. By having patience, you can combat greed. And then by having confidence, you combat fear. And you can corral these specific fears and contain them. There's also the fear of being wrong. And the fear of being wrong is attached to the ego. right? Because people want to be right, they don't want to be wrong. People fear being wrong because it's seen as negative to their ego. Ego. Ego gets you killed and it makes you lose trades. Discipline will fight that ego. Confidence will fight the fear. Patience will fight the greed. Keep a healthy mindset. You believe in what's true to your heart. You stay disciplined and you experience things in life. You gain knowledge and you gain skill through practice or reading, whatever, living life. You're going to have a very strong confidence and ideally a high patience. I hope that gives you a crystal clear picture of my thoughts behind this when I was making it. My challenge to you moving forward: next time something doesn't work out in your favor, instead of blaming the market and the brokers and the market makers and the price action, take a deep journey within and figure out what within you is causing the outcome. And I bet you, time and time again, if you go deep enough, you're gonna find something there. Trade safe, secure the bag. I will see you in the next one.